Today, we're shedding some light on one of the most popular topics in the health community, the insane benefits of vitamin D that you probably haven't heard of. It is often referred to as the sunshine vitamin because, believe it or not, your body can synthesize it when your skin is exposed to sunlight. How cool is that? Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium and phosphorus, which are vital for strong bones and teeth. It also helps the immune system work well, which is the body's defense system against sickness. Having the right amount of vitamin D is crucial for the proper growth of bones and teeth to grow properly. It plays an important role in helping to avoid getting certain illnesses. Here is some information about everything you need to know about vitamin D. The first health benefit on our list is bone health. Vitamin D supports the absorption of calcium in the intestines and keeps the levels of calcium and phosphorus balanced in the blood. They are important for strong and healthy bones. When children don't have enough vitamin D, they can get rickets, which makes their bones weak and their legs look bowed. In adults, not having enough vitamin D can lead to osteomalacia, which is when bones become weak and soft. Osteomalacia makes bones less dense and muscles weaker. If you don't have enough vitamin D for a long time, it can also cause osteoporosis, which is a bone disease that develops when bone mineral density and bone mass decrease, or when the structure and strength of bone changes. The next health benefit is fighting diseases. Besides its main advantages, studies show that vitamin D also has a part in reducing the risk of multiple sclerosis. MS studies show that low levels of vitamin D are linked with an increased risk of MSE, decreasing the chance of heart disease. Having insufficient vitamin D has been associated with a higher likelihood of heart issues like high blood pressure, heart failure, and strokes, reducing the likelihood of severe illnesses. Vitamin D reduces the chances of getting severe flu and COVID-19 infections. Also, a recent study discovered that not having enough vitamin D adds to the risk of getting acute respiratory distress syndrome. Health benefit number 3 is that vitamin D regulates moods and reduces depression. Studies have found that vitamin D helps control mood and lower the chances of feeling sad or depressed. One study of 7,534 people in 2019 found that those who were feeling down and taking vitamin D supplements felt better. Based on it, vitamin D supplements can be useful for people who are suffering from depression and vitamin D deficiency. Another research found that having too little vitamin D makes it more likely for people to have stronger symptoms of fibromyalgia, along with feelings of being worried or sad. Another great health benefit of vitamin D is that it supports weight loss. People with higher body weights are more likely to have vitamin D deficiency. Experts have several theories for this. Some say that overweight and obese individuals are likely to eat foods that do not contain the vitamin. Others suggest that obese people tend to stay mostly indoors and often cover most of their skin, which can limit vitamin D derivation from the sunlight. In one research, people with obesity who took extra vitamin D along with a weight loss diet lost more weight and fat than those who only followed the diet plan. And in another study, people who took calcium and vitamin D supplements every day lost more weight than those who took a fake supplement. The scientists think that the extra calcium and vitamin D might have made them less hungry. Health benefit number 5 is that vitamin D improves skin health. You won't even need filters for that perfect selfie if you've got enough vitamin D on your side. This superstar vitamin helps promote healthy skin, prevent premature aging, and even combat conditions like psoriasis and acne. The next health benefit of vitamin D is that it improves cognitive function. If you experience brain fog, vitamin D should be your go-to. Studies have linked optimal vitamin D levels to improved cognitive function, enhanced memory, and reduced risk of developing cognitive decline conditions such as Alzheimer's and dementia. Another important health benefit of vitamin D is that it contributes to better immunity. Having adequate levels of vitamin D can help your immune system work well and lower the chances of getting autoimmune diseases. Researchers think that vitamin D is important for how the immune system works. They believe there could be a connection between not having enough vitamin D for a long time and getting autoimmune problems like diabetes, asthma, and rheumatoid arthritis. Test tube studies have shown that vitamin D can boost how human cells in the immune system react. Last but not least, did you know vitamin D can also reduce the risk of cancer? Studies have indicated that sufficient levels of vitamin D may protect against colorectal, breast, and prostate cancers. You can keep your vitamin D levels balanced in various ways like eating vitamin D-rich food. So, where can you get this superhero vitamin? Some foods contain vitamin D naturally, and others are fortified with it. You can find it in seafood, beef liver, egg yolk, mushrooms and fortified milk, cereal, yogurt, orange juice, etc. It can be difficult to get enough vitamin D every day through sunlight and food alone, so taking supplements can also help. It might not be possible for everyone to get enough vitamin D every day because of many reasons, like reduced exposure to daylight or having a diet that's low in vitamin D-rich foods. Even getting enough vitamin D from sunlight alone can be influenced by various factors like living in a highly polluted area, staying indoors most of the time, living in a large city where buildings shade the sun, living in a country that has relatively fewer hours of sunlight every day or throughout the year, or also because you have darker skin. Basically, having more melanin in your skin means less vitamin D absorption. Besides this, don't ignore symptoms such as tiredness, aches, severe bone or muscle pain or weakness, and stress fractures, especially in the legs, pelvis, and hips, because they're often telltale signs of a vitamin D deficiency. A doctor can diagnose if you lack vitamin D by doing a basic blood test. If you don't have enough of this vitamin, you might be told to have X-rays taken to see how strong your bones are. If you're diagnosed with a vitamin D shortage, a healthcare expert will probably suggest taking vitamin D supplements. In serious cases, doctors usually prescribe strong vitamin D tablets or liquids. It's also important to get vitamin D from the sun and the foods you consume. Make sure to regulate the amount of vitamin D you take. If you take excessive supplements, you might end up with too much of it in your body. But this is unlikely to occur from the food you eat or being in the sun, since your body controls the amount of vitamin D made from sunlight. Having too much vitamin D in your body can cause high levels of calcium in your blood. This can bring about different health problems, including nausea, apathy, vomiting, abdominal pain, dehydration, and increased thirst. That is why you should consult your dietitian before adding anything new to your diet. Vitamin D truly deserves the spotlight for all the awe-inspiring benefits it brings to your health and vitality. Remember, though, that the best source of vitamin D is the sun. So, get out there, soak up some rays responsibly, and let your body bask in the radiance of this incredible vitamin. Do you know any other foods that are good sources of vitamin D? Let me know in the comments down below. See you guys in the next video.